Hiya folks, this is Chef Craig Favre here, and tonight we're making chicken cobbler.
This is a recipe that I found, actually it was on Facebook Reels, but I think it first became famous on TikTok. It's a very easy recipe and I thought it was something Craig would like. The first thing that we need to do, Craig, is unwrap that stick of butter and put it in this casserole dish. We have a 13 by 9 casserole.
What our friend? What are we shooting?
Okay. We have preheated our oven to 350. Now you just need to stick that in the oven, Craig, so that butter will melt. Think you can do it by yourself? Very good. Okay, meanwhile, while that butter is melting, we have 1 box of Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuit mix. That's specifically what the recipe calls for. So we'll dump that into this bowl. Do you like Red Lobster, Craig?
Yeah.
You do?
No, I never been there.
Oh, I'll have to look and see if they have anything on the menu you like. I actually have a gift card for there.
What kind of Red Lobster?
Maybe they have chicken strips. And then maybe you can try some seafood.
Seafood?
Yeah. You might like it.
What kind of seafood they have anyway?
Oh, they have lobster. It's called Red Lobster. They have crab meat. You like crab rangoon? Maybe we could try some crab. Okay, so now we need to put 2 cups of milk. There's your 1 cup measuring cup into that. There's 1. And then there's 2 cups. And then you need to get a whisk so you can mix that all up.
Oh, butter sticks.
Oops.
Butter sticks.
We also have some rotisserie chicken. If you watch our videos all the time, you'll know that the day before yesterday we made... What did we make the day before yesterday, Craig? Barbecued chicken pizzas.
Yeah.
And we used some of the rotisserie chicken for that, and we had a lot left over, so I thought this would be a good recipe to quality check to use up the rest of our chicken. I've chopped it up. I'm not sure how much I need, so I've chopped some up. Okay, so you get it out of there. Okay, there you go. Just kind of, okay, there you go. Now try again. Think it's good now?
Yeah.
Okay, now we'll see if our butter's melted. While we're waiting for our butter to melt, we had a couple of questions from viewers. Craig, who did you say your favorite character on a Christmas Vacation was?
Aunt Bethany.
Has she done any voice work?
Well, she did the voice of Betty Boop in Olive Oil.
Yeah, that
was Mae Questel.
Mae Questel.
The same woman who voices 2 of the animated characters, Betty Boop and Olive Oil.
Can you think of any of the lines that Olive Oil says?
Oh, Popeye!
How about Betty Boop?
Boop, boop, be-doop, boop.
We actually got to meet Betty Boop when we were at Florida, didn't we? When we were at Universal Studios.
Aunt Bethany is voiced played by Mae Questel, the same woman who voices 2 of the classic cartoon characters, Betty Boop and Olive Oil.
Which one's your favorite, Betty Boop or Olive Oil?
Betty Boop. Boop, boop, be-doop, boop.
I used to love Popeye when I was a girl. Watched a lot of Popeye.
Yeah, he's a riot.
He is a riot. What makes Popeye strong?
Spinach was.
Oh, maybe we need to try some spinach.
What? The thing's getting lumpier.
Let me see. I'll just do do that. Okay. Someone else wanted to know, what is your dream job? If you could have any job you want, what would your dream job be?
Krispy Kreme.
You'd like to work at Krispy Kreme?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do like to watch that conveyor belt. Plus,
Uh-oh.
oops, it's okay. Plus, there would be lots of benefits, right? Lots of good donuts. Those hot Krispy Kreme, if you've never had a Krispy Kreme while it's still hot, it's like cotton candy. They just melt in your mouth. And if you buy them and they've sat a few days, or even the next day, put them in the microwave for 15 seconds, and they're amazing. I only eat my Krispy Kremes warm since trying that. I just saw Midge waiting for a bird.
Owning a blue, orange, and blue Christmas.
A lot of little birds come and eat at that feeder. It's driving her crazy. Craig, have you ever watched Franklin?
Yeah, I know that show on Nick Jr. It's about a turtle named Franklin who have life lessons with his friends.
Can you think of anything Franklin says?
Golly gee willikers!
He says that. I remember
No.
he says, I can count by two.
I can count by two and tie my shoes.
That's right. How about Little Bear?
Interesting. I know a Little Bear.
Yeah, those are cute shows, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
What movies have you been watching today?
Me?
Yeah, have you been watching any movies?
Nope. I watched the Simpsons series.
Oh, which ones have you been watching?
Krusty gets canceled.
Well, I'm not sure if I've seen that one. I like it when the kids go to Krusty Camp. Camp Krusty.
Yeah.
It's an
You
old
see,
one.
Camp Krusty is a place of ruins and despair, run by an evil man named Mr. Black.
What happens to Bart and Lisa at Camp Krusty?
Camp Krusty may be fun on the outside, but on the inside, it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
They decided to put a revolution. I say,
How's that song go?
hail today, Camp Krusty on the nose and the snake leg.
What's that one where they go, Camp Krusty? It's on that DVD, CD that we've listened to in the car a million times.
Simpsons Yellow album.
Yeah, well, how's that song go?
I hated Camp Krusty.
That's the one that I'm thinking of. Is it melted yet?
Yeah, it's almost melted.
Okay. After it's melted, then we're going to put the chicken in the bottom of the pan, and then we pour this on top,
Good idea.
I think. Or no,
Well, what about
we do
the
the chicken,
vegetables?
then we put the vegetables. Then we pour this on top, and then we have to mix together the chicken broth
Mm-hmm. And these spices,
and spices.
onion and garlic.
All right, now we have a nice pan of melted butter. So the next step is to add this chicken into that butter. We'll see if we need to chop up some more. I think you could add as much or as little chicken as you want to. We've covered the bottom of the pan with the chicken. So the next step, Craig, is to put in the mixed vegetables. We have 1 can of mixed vegetables I drained. You can put whatever vegetables you want. I kind of wish I would have got some extra peas and maybe some extra corn.
How's that?
That's good. All right, and the next step, Craig, is adding 1 tablespoon of garlic powder and then 1 tablespoon of onion powder. Oh, that's okay.
Oh dear.
We'll vacuum it. Good job. Okay.
How's that?
That's good. Just sprinkle that across. Good job. And then we'll add some onion powder. I don't know that you're going to like that.
What?
Did you like the taste of the garlic powder?
Yeah. Thank you.
Let's say. Now, 1 tablespoon of onion powder. Is my onion powder stuck? Here, let me see. 1 tablespoon of onion powder. That's good. We do like onion, don't we, Craig? Right.
Let me taste the onion powder.
Well, how'd it
It's
taste?
good.
Okay. Now, the next ingredient, we need to give that a little stir and then just pour that right over the top.
Here.
And you don't stir any of this. You just keep making the layers. And you can find this recipe on Pinterest. It's on TikTok. I saw it on Facebook Reels. Beware that the reels... Oh, no. You
Sorry.
can't put that back in after you licked it. Okay. But beware, there is some foul language in the videos. So just so you know, if you're watching with young children.
How's that?
Okay, looks good. Okay. Now, next, we're going to measure out 2 cups of chicken broth and pour it right in that same bowl. Did you put the packet of seasoning in the biscuit mix?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I couldn't
Right
remember.
here?
Yep. Well, here. Pour it in the 1 cup. Okay, there you go. We need to fill it all the way up. And then pour it in there. Now we need another cup. Okay. And now we need to add, they used cream of chicken soup. I saw it with cream of chicken and mushroom, cream of chicken and herbs. I'm using cream of celery because I really like, you have to probably use that spatula. I really like cream of celery. I think it adds just another layer of, I think it adds another layer of flavor. It's probably my favorite of all of the creamed soups.
No help here?
Okay, all right, we got the cream of celery in there, and Craig's going to mix that up. Okay, I think it's mixed good, Craig?
Yep.
Okay, so we're just going to pour it over the top. And that's our last step before we put it in the oven. All right. Once again, no mixing. We're going to put it in the oven just like that. Okay, let's put it over here in the oven. Do you want to do it, or do you want me to put it in the oven, Craig? Can you do it? You don't touch your legs on the oven door.
No, you're doing.
Okay, there we are. We're going to cook that for 45 minutes. All right, Craig, can you take the rest, put that in the sink over there?
This one?
Mm-hmm. We'll clean up. I'll have to load the dishwasher, okay?
Okay.
All right, and put that back in the cupboard. You know where that goes. And we will save that. You want to put that in the sink. Okay, I think the rest of it I will have to put the seasonings away. All right, so we'll be back in 45 minutes, right?
Right.
And here is the finished product. Craig has been starving waiting.
Mm-hmm.
I cooked it more like an hour and 15 minutes. After 45 minutes, it was not anywhere near done. So let's see what Craig thinks. It looks pretty yummy. Oh, look, there's a leaf blower on our table.
Yeah, I know.
Desmond just been blowing the leaves off the deck. And I'm waiting for Craig, for this to be cool enough for Craig to try it. It's been a day of cleaning, and I'm still not done getting ready for the birthday party tomorrow.
Mmm. Mmm.
Don't burn your mouth. How's it taste?
Good.
Oh, it smells good.
What does it taste like?
Chicken pot pie.
It's good. I would recommend trying this recipe. For me, I'd like actually a little more vegetables. Maybe I would add some more peas to it because I really like peas, and maybe not add the extra garlic powder. It's a little garlicky, but otherwise, such a nice, easy supper.
You want my reaction?
Yeah, I want to know. I want to know how do you like it?
I'll tell you, for a guy that doesn't eat a lot of chicken pot pie, growing up, I thought they were disgusting. My mom loved them.
I loved. You mean the little frozen ones?
Yeah.
I loved it. I like the
Yeah.
tuna ones, which you can't find anymore.
And for me, I saw like vegetables and stuff like that. And so there's no way I want to eat that. This, because you custom made it, it's got better quality chicken and everything in it. So yeah, this is really good. We've already been shooting around different ideas you could modify it, but yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to have a little more biscuit on it. What happens with the biscuit mix is it kind of turns more into a thick gravy, which is good.
turns into
and
kinda that.
and then it just has some little crispy bits on top, which are excellent. I just wish there was more of that. So we've been talking about
How do you get more of a hearty crust?
yeah, how do you get more of a crust on top? I was thinking about maybe just some Bisquick and just putting some dollops on top.
I've
You
seen
could also-
something similar to that where they do that.
Yeah.
It's like a chili mac or something. I saw.
Oh,
something
I've seen
like
recipes where you would do that and you just put the dollops of Bisquick on top.
that. And it basically says this is how many servings there
Yeah.
is in the thing too. Or for me, I'll take 3 biscuits.
Or, I don't know if it'd be too much flavor, but I really like those stuffing biscuits. And I was wondering how this would be with those.
They were a little more work than this.
They were a lot of work, but I really like those, and I'm definitely making those again. I want to make those for Thanksgiving so I can have them with some turkey. But I definitely make this again. This is so easy and such a great thing for Craig to help make too. So.
Well, and there's with just the 3 of us, there's plenty of leftovers.
Yeah,
So he would eat off this for another 4 days.
This would definitely feed a family of probably 6. And it's fairly
Yeah.
cheap because
Yeah.
the
Especially
rotisserie
inside,
chicken.
That's all we're eating.
I didn't even use all the rotisserie chicken, but let's say I used half of the rotisserie chicken. That'd be $3.50. And then I had a can of soup, which I think was $2. The chicken broth was $1, and you only use half of it. I'm not sure how much the biscuit mix was. I think it's around $2. So, pretty cheap meal, actually. And that's all.
It's called Wolfboy is Scared by Andy Harkness. Wolfboy was having so much fun he had played all night with his rabbit friends. "Look at the moon!" Wolfboy howled. "We'll never make it home in time for moonset unless we take a shortcut through the lair of the Grumble Monster." More Wolfboy shivered. "It's okay to be scared," the rabbits giggled. "I'm not scared," Wolfboy huffed. "But you go first, rabbits. I'll make sure the monster doesn't sneak up behind us." Trees creaked and cracked as they quietly crept. "Aren't those moldy monster toes?" Those are mossy roots, Wolfboy." "Are those creepy monster claws?" "Probably just branches, Wolfboy." "Is that a spiky monster tail?" "It's a bramble vine, Wolfboy." "Are those glowing monster eyes?" "Those are moonflies, Wolfboy." Suddenly they heard a low grumble. "What was that?" Wolfboy whispered. The grumble grew louder. Wolfboy jumped behind the rabbits. He covered his eyes and peeked through his paws. He saw moldy toes, creepy claws, a spiky tail, and 2 glowing eyes, tall as the trees stood. The Grumble Monster! Wolfboy froze. The monster looked down, leaned in, opened his mouth, and said, "May I have some moonberries? My tum is grumbling." "That was your tummy?" Wolfboy gulped. I know how you feel. Here, you can have all of them. You are too kind, the Grumble Monster grinned as he gobbled. I don't know why everyone always runs away from me. The Grumble Monster smiled and rubbed his eyes. Thank you, he said sleepily. Soon the forest shook from his rumbling snores. Run, rabbits, Wolfboy whispered. Wolfboy and the rabbits had never run so fast. They all raced out of the forest and made it home just in time to watch the moon set. The end. And this is Craig A. Vaver saying, if you like this video, click like and subscribe, and keep on having a great day.